Welcome back. Now, not too long ago, he was Australia's Deputy Prime Minister. Now, Barnaby Joyce says he's struggling to make ends meet. In an interview with News Corp, the Nationals MP says he's saving cash by cutting down to 1 cup of coffee a week, butchering his own meat and turning off the heater at night. He's even been forced to buy the cheapest groceries in the supermarket to support his 2 families. But Mr Joyce insists he's speaking out because he wants to highlight the need for an increase in the New Start allowance.
I am not skint. We are not handing the can around. What I'm trying to show is that obviously in circumstances in anybody's life you get a greater sense of empathy. Nothing like what people on New Start are going through.
It's hard when you have to clarify your statement, isn't it, Barnaby? Let's get today's take on this with Shelly Horton from 9honey.com.au and journalist John Mango. Shelley. Grrr. OK, Shelley, hang on a second. He pockets a 6-figure salary. He's suffering.
Oh, my God. Cry me a river, Cheetah McCheatface. You know what? If he hadn't cheated on his wife and had 2 extra kids, he probably wouldn't be in this position. However, I think we need to change the story and make it about New Start and make it about those people. Don't use yourself as an example, Barnaby, because you're not an example and you earn a lot of money compared to people on New Start. So I think he was making a political play on this, thinking I'll get some empathy and sympathy, and it has backfired. I don't care about him. John?
Yeah, well, the obvious question is Barnaby out of touch, but I think in a funny kind of way it shows that he's in touch. He's starting to understand how no one's got any sympathy for Barnaby. I can see the look on your face, Shell. But, you know, it shows that maybe Canberra is starting to understand how real the problem is not to have enough money to survive. And that if
New Start's been stagnant for, what, 20-something years?
That's right. Yeah. And you know what? Forget Barnaby. There's no sympathy there. But the positive is, if it means that Canberra is going to open its eyes and realise that the New Start allowance is just not enough and needs to be rectified, then some good can come of this self-flagellation by Barnaby. Don't you agree?
Are you talking about him butchering his own meat?
I'm talking about him looking for sympathy, which nobody has any of for him, but I'm hoping that it brings the focus to the real problem, and that is unemployment benefits. New Start, if you're genuinely out of work, you do need help, and $500 a month, a fortnight, is going to get you nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Also making news, young Melbourne drivers are being offered rewards by police for obeying road rules. No. The program is called Drive Safe and specifically targets drivers under 25 with vouchers worth around $400 on offer.
Sweet.
So, what do you think? Should drivers be rewarded for doing the right thing?
Well, of course they should be rewarded, but it's just a bit odd, and I know Shelley's got more to say on this, that you'd reward the good drivers and not try and re-educate the bad drivers. Having said that, I've done one of these courses when I got my motorcycle licence, and the important thing to know about these driving courses, and they are really good, is no, they don't teach you how to do faster donuts. They don't teach you how to get from 0 to 100 in 3.7 seconds. They teach you defensive driving, safe driving, learning how to anticipate a potential problem up ahead, which a lot of young drivers don't do. So it's great that everybody do the course. But the question here is, and I know Shelley's got a view on this, are they targeting the right people for whom they're giving the vouchers?
Well, Shelley, John is speaking for you here, saying that you've got something to
I'm
say.
segueing. It's a segue.
Well, basically, we've just said voucher, but the voucher is for a safe driving course. So you're rewarded as a safe driver by given a safe driving course. That doesn't make sense to me. I think we need to make sure that we have the bad drivers do the safe driving course. And if you're a good driver, another reward. Make it...
Macca's.
No, I think... I was talking to Josh down in Hare, and he said he went through all of his Ps...
Josh down in Hare.
Josh down in Hare. And
is that his last name? Mr. Down in Hare.
He got through all of his Ps without a single infringement, and because of that, he got a discount on getting his full licence. That makes sense to me. That's a reward. I think being a good driver and being rewarded by being sent on a course to become a better driver isn't a reward.
The only problem with giving it to the bad drivers is they probably won't do it.
Yeah, true. All right, we've got to go. We'll come right back. Shelley and John will stay with us.
Now, there's herbal, green, black, but would you try VB's new beer-flavoured brew? As in tea.
Anyway, and the Brady Bunch's rare reunion, why they've all rallied together once again. Hi, Mike.
was bringing up three very...
Now, for many children, a kiss from grandma was a rite of passage growing up, but now it's being used as an example to help empower children against potential sexual abuse. It's all part of the Respect Matters program that's been adopted by schools in New South Wales, Queensland and Victoria, and encourages kids to say no to grandmother's kisses to get the message across.
Now, John Mangos and Shelly Horton are here to discuss this. John, look, my take on this is that I understand why this is important, because I think that when you start to, when we were going, it's like kiss this person, that person, that person, that person, that person, that the whole thing we talk about consent now is a blur, you know. So well, we're trying to bring that back to basics. But when it gets to the grandmother, I'm not sure any nana. I mean, my nana's usually, you come over here, you give me a cuss.
Yeah.
It was like a Glasgow kiss. You know? I don't think you're going to get much of a choice out of it.
And mate, I had two Greek grandmothers.
Right.
So you can imagine what.
You had to have a salad bar around you just to
They
get the
smash you with the kisses.
Smash with kisses. And you know what? You know how I feel about political correctness, but this has just gone absolutely ridiculous. I get protecting kids and lessons about consent, especially around the age 13, 14, but I don't care what age you are. If grandma can't lay a big one on you, then something is wrong with our society. And grandma, the sloppier the better. Seriously.
Speak for yourself. You never got to kiss my grandma. Anaconda.
Really, I'm a parent.
Anaconda.
You're a parent. Really? Have we gotten to the point where we're telling grandmothers or telling kids you don't have to take a kiss from grandma?
But I don't know if it's telling them you
It's
don't
consent.
have to.
It's
but
not.
it's
Do you
like
feel like
my
it's
mother came and visited recently, and as she was leaving, I said, "Do you want to give Nanny a kiss?" And Maggie was a bit like, "No." Because you know how contrary
yeah, they
4-year-olds.
are.
And part of me's like, oh, do I push her and say, go on, give your grandma a kiss? Or do I just leave it and let them sort it out? So I left it.
Yeah. And broke your mother's heart.
No, but if I was a grandmother, I'd just go in for the kiss anyway. The kid would have no
100%.
choice. I'm coming in, I'm giving
Look,
you a kiss.
my grandmother used to kiss me, and I used to get the prickles from her bristles on her chin.
Oh,
you know,
I know that.
we all need to go
Grandma
through that.
patch rash.
Yeah, exactly, right? Nothing better. Nothing better. I
Grash
completely understand consent, and we do need to teach kids that. And I understand that a lot of sexual abuse happens within family members, so I can get it. But my heart breaks for the grandmas. I just don't know if I could make it work.
All right, finally, ahead of this year's Ashes, Victoria Bitter has launched a limited edition VBT that smells and tastes like the iconic beer. So it's tea leaves, and Victoria's Bitter's Super Pride hops, and the drink is non-alcoholic and should be served...
You can't even say that right.
Victoria Bitter.
Victoria Bitter.
VB. VB. So, Shelly, why would you bother?
Seriously, so what they're actually selling us now is warm, flat beer.
Let's move to England.
That's what it is. It's England. I know.
And
It doesn't
you're in
make
London.
any sense. Blech. And think about it. If you've had a big barbecue and a lot of beer cans sitting around, the next morning you know that smell of the warm, flat beer, and it is such a turn-off. So I can't see any positive
Is it alcoholic?
in this.
It's not
No,
alcoholic.
It's not.
Okay, so wait a second here. What if you're sober? You don't drink beer anymore, but you still want to have a beer with your mates, and they say, I can pour you a hot cup of beer.
Yeah.
It's non-alcoholic.
No, it's not on. I think we can do VB a huge favour in this segment this morning and save them millions of dollars in advertising. Pull it, because no one's going to drink it.
No.
Is
Pull
it
it
Vegemite
now.
cheese 2.0?
Yes.
Beer is beer. Tea is tea.
Yep.
No one's going to drink this weird concoction. It was like when they tried to make Twisties Vegemite flavoured or something. It's just not on.
Hot, John.
Who's going to drink beer-flavoured tea in
Would you
Australia?
be tempted to try it though?
No.
Would you be a little
No.
bit tempted
No.
to try it?
No.
Negative.
Milk and sugar?
Wow, you guys.
Negative.
No. Hey,
That'd be a
I
hard
think you should
no.
always try everything.
beer-flavoured tea, what, dunk your biscuit?
I tried David's vegan sausage this morning.
Hey, wait.
Hey,
that sounds
hey.
wrong. Whoa,
What
whoa,
happens
whoa,
in the
wait,
green
wait,
room
wait.
stays in the green
Just
room.
the end. Just the end.
Just the end. Don't say
That's
what you're going to
not
say.
getting any better.
We will
Go to a
leave
break
it there.
quick.
Live life vicariously through
Now,
someone
whiskey-flavoured coffee, that's another story.
Thank you both so
Interesting.
much.
Coming up on Today Extra, how sleep affects our fat cells.